3 customers came through my shop last month. All 3 pushed past 300,000 miles. 2 of them weren't driving Hondas, a 2015 Accord, a 2014 Camry, a 2015 Sonata, all maintained, all past 300K, all owners who showed up for their oil changes. I kept all 3 cars in the shop for a week and put them on my own lift. One of these cars is carrying a repair that will run the owner somewhere between $2,000 and $4,000. They drove out of here without knowing it. I've been fixing Hondas for 15 years, Accords, Civics, Pilots, Ridgelines, but I see Camrys and Sonatas come through my lift every week. Usually it's the car a customer's spouse drives, or the trade-in someone is weighing against a new Accord. So when all 3 of these landed in my shop past 300,000 miles in the same month, I paid attention. 4 checkpoints on each car: the inside of the engine, oil consumption, the timing system, and transmission fluid condition. Same lift, same week, same criteria for each car. 2 surprises came out of this. One will make Toyota owners happy. The other is about the Hyundai. If you're driving a Honda toward 200,000 miles, stay through to the end. There's something specific for you there. Let's start the Honda Accord. Pulling the valve cover off an engine is the fastest way to read how it's been treated over its lifetime. You're looking at the top of the engine without cracking it open. If the oil channels are clogged, you see it. If someone ran their oil too long for too many years, the residue tells you. If the engine has been fed clean oil on schedule since it left the factory, that shows up too. This Accord was clean. Not clean for 307,000 miles. Clean. Oil channels open. No dark buildup around the valve springs. The surfaces showing normal wear and nothing beyond that. This engine has been maintained properly for 15 years, and the inside of it is the evidence. Oil consumption between changes was negligible. At 307,000 miles, the dipstick barely moved between oil changes. That is not guaranteed on any engine at this mileage. The timing chain had some slack, which is expected at this mileage. A timing chain is designed to last the life of the engine if the oil gets changed on schedule. Unlike a timing belt, which you replace on a fixed interval, a chain should just keep going. This one has. The tensioner was still holding with pressure. No rattle at cold start, even on a cold morning. Transmission fluid was slightly darker than new, but clean. No burnt smell, no debris when I dropped the pan. This transmission has life left in it. The one finding, the passenger side motor mount was cracked and soft. The engine shakes at idle. The owner had noticed it but hadn't connected it to anything specific. The mount itself is about $90 in parts. Labor from someone who knows the job runs $120 to $150. Total fix, $250 in a few hours. That is the complete list on a 307,000-mile Accord. 1 motor mount. Now, the Toyota Camry. I expected Toyota to lose here. Instead, it shocked me. The 2.5-liter engine in the 2014 Camry replaced an older 2.4 that had a very strong high-mileage reputation. The 2.5 took a few years in the field to establish its own track record. At 311,000 miles, this one answered the question clearly. The inside of this engine was as clean as the Accord. Same open oil channels, same absence of sludge on the cam surfaces, same evidence of consistent maintenance built into the metal over 14 years. Oil consumption between changes, not measurable. The timing chain had normal wear for the mileage. The tensioner was holding, no cold start rattle. Now I want to say something directly, because Honda owners watching this probably aren't going to love it. At 300,000 miles, maintained properly, this Camry and this Accord are indistinguishable on these 4 checkpoints. Same clean engine, same oil control, same timing system condition. If you remove the badges and put both engines on the same bench, I could not tell you which one should outlast the other. They are that close. That is not a knock on Honda. Both of these engines earned 300,000 miles. The honest answer at this mileage, maintained properly, is a tie. 2 findings came off the Toyota. Transmission fluid, dark. Darker than the Accords. The previous owner stretched their service intervals. No particles in the pan. No burnt smell. But the fluid needs to come out. That service runs about $80 at an independent shop. Spark plugs. The service interval on this specific engine is every 60,000 miles. These plugs had never been changed. At 311,000 miles, the engine was still running, which says something real about this engine's tolerance. but new plugs cost about $60 in parts and $100 in labor. Cold start roughness goes away, and fuel economy comes back. Total fix, under $200. 2 cars, 1 cracked motor mount, 1 set of overdue spark plugs and dark transmission fluid. Combined repair bill across both cars, $450. That's where the comparison stood at the midpoint. The Hyundai Sonata. Before touching anything, I asked the owner how much oil she adds between changes. She told me about a quart every 800 to 1,000 miles. She thought that was normal on a high-mileage car. On a Honda or Toyota at this mileage, maintained properly, it isn't. On this engine, at this generation, it's a warning flag worth paying attention to. The 2.4-liter engine in the 2015 Sonata was part of a generation that drew federal investigations from Hyundai, class action lawsuits, and a warranty extension campaign that Hyundai ran under sustained pressure. The documented problems on this generation included debris from manufacturing contamination blocking oil passages, piston issues, bearing wear, and in some cases the engine seized completely while the car was moving. Hyundai settled the lawsuits and extended powertrain warranty coverage multiple times. That settlement is public record. I pulled the oil cap before doing anything else. Foam residue was sitting under it. That foam forms when engine oil and coolant mix together inside the engine. The source on a high-mileage 4-cylinder is usually a head gasket that started to fail. Coolant gets past the gasket seal and into the oil, and what you see under the cap tells you it's been happening long enough to build up. Pulled the spark plugs. Cylinders 2 and 3 had coolant deposits on them, which confirmed the direction. The inside of the engine showed sludge in places where both the Accord and the Camry were clean. When coolant contaminates oil, it breaks down the oil's ability to protect metal surfaces. The sludge was the result of oil that had been compromised for long enough to leave a mark. The repair picture, a head gasket job on a 2015 Sonata 2.4-liter, runs $1,800 to $2,400 at a shop, depending on labor rates. If the head is warped from heat, add $400 to $800 for resurfacing. If there is block damage underneath the gasket failure, this car may cost more to fix than it's worth at its current market value. This owner drove away thinking she had a well-maintained high-mileage car. Minimum $2,000 repair, open ceiling above that. The verdict. Same 4 checkpoints. 3 cars. Honda. Clean engine, no oil consumption, timing chain holding, 1 cracked motor mount. Repair cost, $250. Toyota. Clean engine, no oil consumption, timing chain holding, worn spark plugs and dark transmission fluid. Repair cost, $280. Hyundai. Foam under the oil cap, coolant on 2 spark plugs, sludge on cam surfaces, high oil consumption. Minimum repair, $2,000. Real estimate with unknowns, $2,500 to $4,000. Honda and Toyota are tied at 300,000 miles on these criteria. Both earned it. The Hyundai is not in the same conversation on this inspection. That is not a statement about every Hyundai ever made. The 2015 Sonata 2.4-liter is a specific generation with a documented history, and this car showed it. What this means if you drive a Honda. Your Accord, Civic, CR-V, or Pilot has 2 things working for it that neither of those other cars had. Honda's K-Series and J-Series engines do not carry the documented failure pattern that defined that Hyundai generation, and the K24 4-cylinder does not show the oil consumption rate that some Toyota 2.5-liter engines develop in high-mileage examples, though the Toyota 2.5 still held up very well in this specific car. At high mileage, your biggest exposure is not the engine design, it's the motor mount condition, which is cheap to miss and cheap to fix. It's the transmission fluid service history, which this Accord's owner had right, and it's the valve cover gaskets, which start seeping on most Accords and Pilots somewhere between 180,000 and 200,000 miles. None of those are expensive problems if you find them early. All 3 get expensive if you don't. The engine that takes you to 300,000 miles in a Honda is already proven. You're maintaining what surrounds it. Drop your Honda model and mileage in the comments. A lot of people watching this are in the 150,000 to 200,000 mile range and want to know what's possible. Put your model and your miles down there. It helps other owners know what to aim for. Next video, what I check on every Honda past 150,000 miles, broken out by model. Specific items, in order of what I see most often turn into repair bills. That's next.